Welcome to the Co-op Funeral Care Scottish International Open here at the Live Active Dewar Centre in Perth, Scotland. Let's bring your players on for the first match of the day. Well, this gentleman's one of the best indoor draw bowlers in the world, former Scottish International Open champion, world ranked at number 10. It is Merv the Swerve King. And up against him, ladies and gentlemen, he's a long-standing England international skip. He's also a former Scottish International Open champion. He's world ranked at number 3. It is Robert Slippers Paxton.
Well, thank you, Richard, and good morning, everyone out there. Hope you're having a good morning and you're sat there about to enjoy this first quarter-final at the Co-op Funeral Care Scottish International Open 2016.
Jack red, 25 metres, red, 25 red.
I'm sure we're in for some amazing games today. The quarter-final lineup is very strong here. And we're with you for every bowl sent on YouTube, so stay with us and enjoy the coverage. Last year, neither of these players got to this stage. Mervyn King was actually defeated in the first round last year by a qualifier, and Robert Paxton was beaten by Les Gillett in the second round. But both previous champions here. Oh, looks on a good track from Mervyn here. Great game yesterday morning between two very good friends, Mervyn King and David Gourlay. Mervyn, the master of the draw shot.
Gap is 2.5 inches.
It's been a few years since Mervyn's been actually on the winners' podium for an event. It was back in 2010 he won here, the Scottish International Open. He won the World Indoor Singles back in 2006. He's been the World Pairs winner as well.
Definitely won in measure.
Just slipped down the rankings a little bit, Mervyn. It's down to number 10 now, so the ranking points here will certainly help his cause moving forward. Been in the top 16 and on the World Bowls Tour for many years, one of the original players on the circuit. Great bowl there from Mervyn. Well, Rob, under a bit of pressure here. First end looks down a very good track. Sometimes when the bowls pull up down this line. They pull up very quickly. He's urging it on.
2 shots, Mervyn King.
So opening blood to Mervyn King from the Gallo Club over in Norfolk. State manager and gamekeeper over there. Rob Paxton's a sales manager for a bowls retail company. Rob's one of the ones that's proved the PBA system works. Qualified through the grueling PBA qualifiers.
Jack Glenn, 26.5 metres red.
Took his chances when he got into the big events. In fact, the year that Mervyn won the World Championships, he beat Rob Paxton in the semi-final. I remember it was a very, very good game to watch. I was fortunate to be there watching that year. Rob's now managed to get himself up to ranked 3. He was up at 2 at one point, just dropped down a ranking. Bit of room for him here. It's a nice forehand draw here, swings all the way back off the side of the rink. Just got to be the right weight, and the bowl will do it all for you. Well, Mervyn just looks to have dropped short again with this delivery.
16 inches.
Little shake of the head from Mervyn there, not happy with that one. Great ball from Rob. Good adjustment.
Your bow there is just under 3 feet short of track height.
Mervyn's put himself in all sorts of
Second bow
problems
is
here
16
by
inches gap.
being short with his first 2. Again, great track, but he's urging it on. I think he's just going to pull up short again. Big opportunity here for Rob Paxton. Played each other 4 times before on the World Bowls Tour. Mervyn's 3-1 up in challenges at the moment. But he's in all sorts of trouble here at the second end. He's on the very wide line. He's got to be perfect weight out there for it to come back. Well, after having a very good opening end, Mervyn's looking like dropping a count here. Could possibly be 3 at the moment. I think marker Mike Davis just indicating it could be 3 shots. If it is, huge opportunity here for Rob to score a 4. All on the pace. All on the pace. If it drops inside his own ball, and it does.
Four shots, Robert Paxton.
Well, that was a loose end from Mervyn, and Rob certainly made the most of it.
After 2 ends.
4 shots to the world number 3.
Jack Glenn, 29 metres green, 29 green.
Certainly playing well the rink this year. Talking to a number of the players and they were saying the pace is very good. Great to see goals like that starting off ends from these top 16. Nice crowd in today at the Dewars Centre here in Perth. Great lineup for them and yourselves at home watching us, wherever you are. At 1 o'clock we have Greg Harlow playing the qualifier Wayne Wilgress. And a very interesting encounter. We see Paul Foster, MBE playing Nick Brett. They've met here several finals, 3 on the trot. So we're sure to have a humdinger of a game there. And then the final game of you quarterfinals today is Alex Marshall MBE versus Andy Thompson MBE. So really cracking lineup here at the Co-op Funeral Care Scottish International Open for the quarterfinal stages. If you are staying with us on YouTube today, please tune in about 10 to 1 as well. Our coverage for this afternoon starts at 10 to 1.
I think it's just the one.
We'd love you to join us to show your support for a short item we're doing in memory of a very good friend of the WBT and bowls in general, John Taylor, who sadly passed away at the tender age of 52 last week. Now, if you could join us for that at 10 to 1, and then we'll go straight into your live quarter-final match. Good shot of the trophy there that the 8 players that are left in this event are playing out to try and win. Now Rob, opportunity here, he's watching it very, very closely. Just wants to try and tuck that jack away. Just a fraction over the pace, but it's not in a wasted spot. Now Mervyn, can we find one of those immaculate draw shots? I've seen this man draw to a penny. One of the most consistent draw players in the game. Got every shot in his armoury, but he's well known for drawing himself out of trouble, and this is on a great track from Mervyn. Wonderful effort.
One shot, Robert Paxton.
Good saver there, just one shot to Rob
Set
Paxton.
score 2-5 after 3 ends.
Dulcet tones there of our umpire, Dan McManus, new to the umpiring team here at WBT. It's his first full event with us. Of course, very experienced Mike Davies
Jack
on the
length,
rink.
28 metres green, 28 green.
And on the shot clock, I believe, is Dan Blewett. Our other umpire here is Tom Weir. We have 3 other match officials that aren't with us, but if they're listening in, so warm welcome to you guys. Head of the umpires at the WBT, Alan Thornhill. Francis Fletcher, and another newbie, Tony Hatch. They'll all be seen at the World Championships in January at Potter's Leisure Resort. Better end from Mervyn King here. Still urging this on, still just struggling for the
One red.
pace at the moment this morning.
2.5 inches.
Rob, a keen eye on this bolt. Definitely tell by Rob Paxton's body language if he likes a bolt. I think there's just something a little wrong with this. Again, just overplayed.
Last bowl to second bowl, yes. It's 18 inches past jack high.
Oh, good track here from Mervyn King. Well, there's no real target here for Rob. All the bowls have come back to centre line. Just the draw. Great effort here. That's a second bowl saved.
One red.
Repeat of last delivery for Mervyn. Just needs to slip past the last bowl of Rob Paxton's, get back to Jack.
One shot, Mervyn King.
Set score 3-5 after 4 ends.
3-5 in your opening quarter final here. Now Mervyn's been predominantly playing a shorter length jack, just over the minimum going in this direction this week. Yep, there you go. That's the minimum dot that you see the jack just passing.
Jack length 24 metres, red 24 red.
Certainly sticking to his game plan of the week. Played really good in his opening game here against the Australian qualifier Lisa Featherby. Robert Paxton faced Anthony Webb. Just managed to edge him out on the tie-break in his first round game here, and interestingly enough we did the draw for the International Open live on YouTube for you viewers last night, and Rob's drawn Tony Webb again in the first round at the International Open in March at Blackpool Newton Hall. You can find that draw on the worldbowlstour.tv website, or even better still, listen to it back and watch the draw live on the YouTube. Another good bowling here from Rob Paxton. Mervyn's just been struggling on pace.
The gap is 5 inches and it's about 8 inches short of jack high. 2 green.
Again, didn't really want to be short with that. Mervin's got to give himself chances by getting things just behind, which means that he can possibly trail the jack. Another great ball from Robber. He'll be disappointed with it because it will have just sat to the side. If Mervyn can repeat his last delivery, he's a chance of either getting that bowl or just getting the bowl onto the jack. Looking good here from Mervyn. Great bowling out. The last ball of Rob Paxson will be disappointed with because it set up the target for Mervyn. Do hope you're enjoying the coverage here this morning. We've had viewers on from Malaysia, Mexico, Holland, Hong Kong, Poland, Kiev. South Africa, New Zealand, Australia. You've joined us from all over this week. We've been really pleased to have your company and glad we've been able to offer you this facility at the WBT. Looks like Mervyn's choosing to go a little bit longer now. He's tried his usual shorter length jack.
29.5 metres red, 29.5 red.
That didn't work, so we'll try a full length jack. Still just pulling up short. A smile there off Mervyn. And you can't leave Rob that much room. Rob will take his chances. Very wide line from Mervyn here. It'll make it all the way back. It's all on his pace again. Just pulling up short again, Mervyn. Mervyn's wife Suzanne's stood up in the terraces, watching down. She'll be urging him to reach with them first two bowls. First two bowls, certainly in singles.
2 feet short of jack high.
This game is how you set your stall out for the end. Mervyn's having to do all his work at the moment with his last two bowls. I don't think he's any further with this one.
1 green. 7 inches.
Oh, even Rob Paxson's pulled up there. They're both looking at each other. A little bit of a banter between the two players there. Respect each other's games enough to know that those 5 short bowls that you see in front of the jack there are very unusual from these two players. Well, again, Mervyn choosing the wide drawing line down this backhand. Got to be perfect weight for it to make it back to centre. Well, you'd probably put your mortgage on Rob drawing another one in here, plenty of room, but then he pulled up short with his last. It's very, very unusual. Oh, good track again here. Yep, solid 2 there from Rob.
2 shots, Robert Paxton.
Set score 4-7 after 6 ends. Jack Glenn, 28.5 metres green, 28.5.
Good turnout at the Dewars Centre here today for this All England clash. Though I'm sure a few will be waiting for the Scottish men that will be taking to the rink later today. Next quarter-final up is actually the quarter-final that the winner of this one will play the winner of, which is Greg Harlow versus Wayne Willgress. Greg Harlow, of course, defending champion here. And then we have a battle royale between Paul Foster MBE and Nick Brett, who met in 3 previous finals here. Great games of bowls. We're all anticipating that to be a really top-notch game. And then, if you thought that was good, what about the final game up today? Alex Marshall MBE versus Andy Thompson MBE. Feast of bowls for you today on the World Bowls Tour YouTube. Stay with us if you can. And if you can't, you can pick up the results and all the news and reports on worldbowlstour.tv.
2 red.
Well, Rob won't be short at this. It's a good target for him there. He's in the area for it. Perfect result, really. 2 red bowls away. Picks up the jack.
Robert's last bowl is 16 inches short of Jack Eye.
Well, there's plenty of room there for Mervyn to draw. I'm sure after this delivery we'll be looking at 1 red, but stranger things have happened this week. Nice wide line. These bowls will make it all the way back. Just his weight again,
2 green.
Mervyn. Surprised we haven't heard Suzanne shout down from the stands reach. I know she'll certainly be thinking it. Well, Rob needs to get ones closer, because I'm sure Mervyn will adjust with his last bowl. Good line here. Yep, that ball in. 3 at the moment, I think, to Rob.
Green.
Well, Mervyn hasn't quite hit form yet in this game. Drops a 3 here. He's in all sorts of bother in this first set. Better line than his first. Definitely all on the pace of this. Whatever happens, he needs to save. He needs to reach. Well, 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 well.
3 shots, Robert Paxton.
3 shots to Rob Paxton. Gives him a 6-shot lead with 2 ends to play in the first
Set
set.
score 4-10 after 7 ends.
Well, very, very, very unusual for Mervyn King being short again there. Rob will just happily keep his head down and keep going. He certainly wouldn't have expected
Jack Glenn,
to score a 3 there.
green. 28 green.
Well, don't think you have to be a A-level student to work out in maths. 6 ahead, 2 ends to play. Mervyn has got to score at least a 2 here at this end to take us into the final end of this first set. Otherwise, we're into set 2. He turned his back on that as well. Definitely not finding the form that he found yesterday morning against David Gourlay. Rob's experienced enough to know that anything can happen in the second set. Short again, Mervyn.
2 green.
Well, if he goes on to lose this match, he'll certainly be cursing all the short bowls he's put up. I don't think Rob's a great deal further with this. Now Mervyn really got to count shot with this to give yourself a chance to actually take us into the final end here. Better here from Mervyn. Locks that bowl behind the 2 bowls of Rob Paxton's. Gives himself a bit of a chance now. Now Rob draws shot again. Pressure will all be on Mervyn. It's still a huge ask anyway, 6 in 2 ends against somebody who is as quality a player as Rob Paxton. And he looks close here. He's following it up. Very, very close here, Rob. Great bowl. Well, Mervyn, how do you conjure up a 2 out of this? Or does he just settle for second set? It looks like he's going that way. Well, folks, thanks so much for your company here this morning. I do hope you enjoy the rest of your day's play here at the Co-op Funeral Care Scottish International Open. I'd now like to hand you over to BBC Commentary and David Corker. Thanks for your company.
Jack Glenn, 23 metres red, 23 red.
3.5 feet. One red. Timeout code. Robert has 4 timeouts remaining. One shot, Mervyn King.
Jack Glenn, 24.5 metres. 24.5 red. Your bow 2.5 feet.
21 red. Two shots, Warwick Paxton.
Set score 1-2 after 2 ends. Jack length 29 metres green, 29 green.
Good mixture of bowls being used by the top players for this event. All manufacturers are represented, and they've all been playing with the stronger bias bowl. On this occasion, it's the XP version, Drake's Pride, which is seen traditionally as an outdoor bowl because it gives you a bit of extra bend. Mervyn King using a Henselite Tiger. Yeah, it's not messing about here. Boys are going early at things now. 2 balls with the jack, close to the 2. Get the split. Oh, unlucky on the second one. Wanted the closest one first. Make sure that was going out.
1 green. Two green.
Irvin forced back into the draw shot. Looks like this is winging away on the inside. Yeah. Well, Robert, you could do with another one in the head because it's a fairly straightforward shot. Mervyn for his last one because he's got the position. Try and get this one really close. He's got a good back bowl.
My hands are frozen.
Just wants to drift into the bowl, not the jack. Better he missed it with that weight. He would have been carrying it towards the red. Would have made it a much easier target as it is. It's a draw for Mervyn. If he wants to play weight, he can, but back position is
Too green
against
in the
him.
measure.
There's an edge bowl back there. Looks to have a better line than his previous one. Still winging across though. Oh, he's unlucky. Might have stopped in a measure for second, but one definite.
2 shots, Robert Paxton.
Took off the measure for the third, but my goodness me, that came back quick. I didn't expect that.
Set score 1-4 after 3 ends.
That's what Robert's just discussing with Mervyn. Where did that swing come from? Well, Robert's eyes are looking a wee bit on the tired side there. Not surprising. That's a new daddy syndrome. Walked back with him last night with the family, and
Jack Glenn, 28.5 metres green.
generally things have been good on the
28.5
sleeping front, but just occasionally. It's not affecting his play, I can tell you that. Just came across off the centre line, and although Mervyn's front ball is not going to help him, he'll keep drawing for now.
One green. The back bow's a shot, yes. Mervyn, the gap is 4 inches.
That's, he's on the outside, well, sorry, the inside edge of the mat on the backhand. He's still, and using a very strong bias ball. So he wants this one to kick back strong, try and turn the jack round the corner. If he misses it, he comes into position. You know, that's still handy there. But it only
Three
made centre
inches
ring.
past.
That's surprising. Mervyn down an inside line. Got a chance with this. Clean jack's what he's after. Not the jack on the edge. Oh, he needed the jack absolutely clean. Just got a half edge of it.
One green.
On the green. It's a bit of a wry smile there from Mervyn. Another day he picks that up and lands right in front of it. Still a pretty good position here for Robert Paxton. He just has to pop another one in. It's going to be hard to get the green one out without moving the jack, so if he makes it very expensive for Mervyn if he gets it wrong by putting another one to the side. Just needs this to hurry to his own ball. Oh, that's still pretty good, and he's more or less sending Mervyn, if you want to try and get that green ball out by pushing your own, if you get it wrong, you're going to lose 3 shots. This is one of those ones where your Mervyn might be better just walking away and losing a single.
Timeout call.
There is a shot in the
has 4
backhand,
timeouts
but
remaining.
oh dear me, it's a shot to nothing in the backhand. He won't do any damage there, but the forehand is completely out of commission. Oh, it's a shake of the head. He knows that's just a horrible position. Try a gentle draw. See if he can filter through the front. The front red one and the side green one, but he's giving it a go. I think he knew that it was so hard to get to that it was so difficult, and he was going to lose a single.
Paxton.
Horrible position there for Mervyn
Set
King.
score 1-5 after 4 ends. Jack line 28.5 meters, green 28.5.
Backhand would be the default choice at certain venues for the portable rink coming into this direction, and a lot of the players have been moving on to the forehand. Just suits their bowls, but I've noticed that backhand's only being used by about 50% of the players, which is unusual. Correction on weight, just a little bit over. We're down on the sharp end of the tournament now, and all these players will know each other very well.
Two red. Last bowl is 3.5 inches past.
Well, he's tempted with his backhand because there's a little running shot, but staying with the forehand draw. Overweight, he just slide past, but will he catch the red? Wow, just
Too red.
outside it. And yes, he was just carrying a foot or so. The hands are very exact. We're looking for absolute dead weight on things, and hard to get back. You missed the chance, Mervyn? Oh, you have. Dear me, that's surprising. Now, Robert, take a chance on moving to the backhand to rest the ball or turn the jack. Or you can play the same ball again and it will drop in for the shot. If he's overweight, it'll struggle. Yep, there it goes. It does get back eventually. You can see the ball making its way back to centre rink. If you're overweight, though, it really takes its time. And it's a bit of a loose end here for Robert Paxton. I wouldn't be at all surprised if Mervyn changed to the forehand now. It's a safer way in. sticking with his favourite backhand. Just doesn't want to get to the jack. Good steady draw on the high side. Let the ball do the work. Oh, it's a missed chance. Last 2 balls. That should have been a 3 or a 4 in this end for Mervyn King. Robert will think he got away with that.
2 shots, Mervyn King.
Psychologically, on that end, Robert Paxson will come out the better, even though he lost the double.
5 ends.
That should have been a very costly end.
Jack Glenn, 25.5 metres red, 25.5 red.
Started to clap that about 3 metres away. Crowd knew exactly where it was going. Robert sticking with the draw with this ball, but he might look to attack if he doesn't get to the jack. Oh, he's got to be close with this. Has to be close. Number 1. Really good ball. Good recovery.
The gap is 4.5 inches.
Still there. Touching the green. If he'd have dropped away, it would have forced Robert to play outside the line. But with it dropping in, he's looking to repeat his second delivery. And even if he goes deep on it, it's still useful. Trying hard again. It'll pull all the way back in. Oh, it's a beauty. Well, it might be a little bit unlucky. He's tapped his own ball out. I think it's still only the 1.
1 green.
Yeah, so a little bit unlucky, but it is considerably safer than it was. Oh, Mervyn, what are you doing? What a brilliant ball. Oh, terrific shot from Mervyn King. Forehand draw, absolutely nails the jack.
1 red.
Robert Paxson, well, he'll think about this on the other side now. Oh, it's a terrific ball.
Timeout called. Robert has 3 timeouts remaining.
that's what's available if he wants to play it. The red ball will go, but there's also another shot, and that is to follow what he did the last time on the forehand and try and draw it. Oh, it looks good for the little hit shot here, I have to say. That ball is definitely coming out. They've held the shot clock on this, so it's a bit of a disturbance. Not an easy shot this, but very much available. Yep, sticking to the draw. Well, he's giving us a good look. It needs to run though, it needs to hurry. Oh, he just couldn't get past the red one. Good effort, wasn't far away.
One shot, Mervyn King.
Set score 4-5 after 6 ends.
Wow, this is just moving itself nice and gently towards a tie break. Just has tie break written all over it, which of course we all love.
Jack length 23 meters red, 23 red.
Matt well up the rink, short jack length. In fact, it's right up on the absolute maximum. There you can see it. Goodness me, it does look like it's halfway up, but it's a 23-meter jack length. People think quite often that the short jack length has to be easier, but believe me, it's not. It's a very delicate push of the ball. A lot of people struggle with. Jack high ball. Mervyn will not
2.5
like
inches
that.
short.
Yep, he's got a look of expectation that Robert will ditch this. Well, that's surprising. I think Mervyn would have thought Robert will just pop this one, bowler jack. Seems to be happy enough to try and draw it. Needs to stand up a little bit.
One red.
Mervyn will be trying very hard to get to the jack here, even for one shot. He's not worried about making it a double. He just needs another bowl in. Be happy to extend the jack through. Ooh, well, this will definitely be a shot to push into it. Take the red ball away, lie two, jack in the ditch if he can get it, and lie with it. If he plays it just over the weight in the draw, he could easily push the jack to the red ball, so needs to go stronger. Yep, there he goes. Close. Oh, a double touch on the jack. He didn't get it clean all the way through to the ditch, but I think he's lying the shot. So he's still in a strong position. Robert Paxton, no matter where Mervyn puts this ball, he'll be looking for it. That double touch didn't really help. Yeah, bowl out clean, jack through clean was the better result. Mervyn will draw this shot, there's any doubt about that. It's just where he positions it. Well, now that would be tempting for Robert. That's sufficiently far enough away that Robert can draw the shot. If he had been in a lot closer, he would have definitely driven the ball off. But I think he might just try and draw this. Yeah, going for the draw. Let it down very gentle though. It'd be okay if he's got good weight, I think. But that's going to be, well, that's close. Oh, that was a missed chance.
1 shot, Mervyn King.
At a key moment, that was a missed chance by Robert. He didn't look to me as if he'd managed to get his shoulder through it.
Set score 5-5 after 7 ends.
5 all, 2 ends to go. Robert, of course, will be quite happy to draw the set, and he'll go through on the basis of
Jack
the
Lynn,
first
24
set
metres
where
red,
he won
24
11-4.
red.
One green.
Yes, that looked all wrong coming out of the hand. Short and
It's 6 inches short of Jack high.
inside the line. Not like Mervyn King, he's normally ultra reliable when it comes to the draw shot. It's pretty good. Yep. Didn't want to come across it too much and leave the 2 balls as a target. Still might go for them though. 2 balls out, jacking through. He's give himself a bit of space. Yep, that's what he's going for. Close for this. Oh, not the gap, surely. Oh dear, oh dear. Well, I could see it a few yards away that the gap was on, but unlucky to go through it. Little edge in the jack would have been very valuable, and I think Robert will be conscious of that. He might play this in the backhand just to try and hide his ball behind the red one. Well, he's going for the forehand, and anything deep is good. Just behind his own balls would be good. Try and get level with the jack. No, can he make it past? Yep, yeah, that's a good ball. Either side, didn't really matter, backhand or forehand. As long as he was coming in deep of the jack, it was fine. Mervyn needs really the 2 balls rather than the jack. He wants
Timeout
to
call.
go into this
Mervyn
last
has
end
3
with some
timeouts
sort of a
remaining.
chance. If he misses this, he'll lose a 3 and he'll be looking for a 4 in the last end. So big pressure ball. There's no draw on the forehand, so if he's playing the forehand, he's going to have to come at this with weight. Oh goodness me, he's looking for the draw. Oh my heavens, that is a hard shot with those green ones. He has to come around them. Oh, that was a hard shot, it really was. You know, I could understand why he didn't play the running ball, but you know, it's by failing with that, he's given Robert a fantastic chance to tuck away the set and the match. Yeah, even if you got the jack, you Well, there's no guarantee he was going to stay on the rink with a running bowl, so Roberts controlled this end very well indeed. Now is he going to stop in time for the third? If he drops back, he's got a chance. Yeah. Well,
3 shots, Robert Paxton.
I say I could understand the shot that Mervyn played, but it was just the level of
Set
difficulty.
score 5-8 after 8 ends.
Now he needs 4 shots in the last end for the tie-break. Big, big end for Robert Paxton. Well, there might be a little bit of sleep deprivation for Robert Paxton, being the new dad, but he's certainly not affected his playing.
Jack Len, 29 metres green. 29 green.
Just a steady end needed here. Make sure the first bowl is up. That's critical. Don't want to be dropping too short with the first one. Well, he is. That hampers the driving shot to get out of trouble. Needs to clear the green one. Well, that's going to make it very hard now to pick up a 4. Robert needs to be reaching with this one. Just up to the jack or slightly beyond. Be the perfect bowl.
Two green.
That is not a perfect bowl. That gives Mervyn a chance to get the split and the 2 bowls out. Yep, that's what he's going for. He has to make contact with something or they'll be shaking hands. Makes the gap, he's going to run through, he'll walk down and shake hands.
And the match to Robert Paxton.
Well, Robert Paxton, good value in that match, no doubt about it. Just had the edge on Mervyn. Mervyn made a good fist of the second set until the 8th end when he lost a 3, and it was just a hurdle too far. So Robert Paxton goes through to the semi-finals, 2-0.